So you were vital.
Hmm. Alright, so Rudius.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm just logging in. So I'm just gonna mute real quick so you don't hear the typing of keyboards with my laptop next to me.
James wants to start. No one is prepared.
I gave you guys an extra 11 minutes. God damn it. Get your shit together, people.
Yeah, but honestly, would you be
As the
prepared
person
if someone
would
gave you
start the
like
stream.
an extra 11 minutes?
No, I procrastinate.
See?
I remembered
Also-
to open my Foundry this time.
Ooh! Applause.
Also,
Wait, don't you have...
to be fair, my 4G for my phone is currently running a laptop with Discord. Sorry, an iPad with Discord and a laptop with Foundry. It's been loading for 11 minutes.
Apology denied.
That wasn't an apology, that was an explanation. I don't give a fuck if he forgives me. But I'm in now.
Explanation denied.
So anyway, the Hunger Games.
Yes. So your monster's approaching you after you've had a couple days of rest. You
I looked up
lived.
from what I was working on. I did.
Good. And what do you have to say for yourself?
Thank you?
Did you just thank someone for letting you live?
I don't really know what you expect me to say.
You should reject the premise and insult me over it.
Okay, and that was a dumb test. He looks at him not really sure what he's supposed to do here.
The guy draws an F in the air. That's your grade on that. I suppose you pass
He
for
looks offended.
not dying.
He looks very angry at getting the
Of
F.
course, you didn't take out the entire horde, so there's a lot of room for improvement.
Well, I didn't want to get overzealous with using magical resources. I'd rather live and take
You
out
do
a
not
couple
have
and
magical
die.
resources. You have magical specs, scraps. Less than. You have the magical equivalent of ants in your pants. That
Well,
is the
it does
magic you
somewhere.
currently wield. Now, follow me. He hobbles out of the castle and hobbles through the forest for about 3 hours.
I follow.
Hobble, hobble.
His movement speed is 15 feet.
I'll
Aw.
walk beside him.
No, walk faster. Just out of spite.
Actually, you know what? He's digging me an F. I'll walk. Yeah, now I'm just gonna walk at the same speed.
Yep. You get to a waterfall. Now, Rudius. You will be considered a mage in your own right when you can divide this waterfall with fire. He stomps his cane on the ground twice and a firewall shoots up the waterfall, dividing it in two.
I'll use Insightful Arcana. What spell did he just cast?
Firewall.
Oh, okay. I don't know, it might have been something different. What level's Firewall in Pathfinder?
Firewall is 4th level.
Okay.
Who it is makes a calculation, tells him exactly how many days he needs.
So dividing the waterfall is how I prove I'm a real mage?
No, by doing what I just did, you'll be demonstrating the power level of a real mage. A real mage can do so much more than simply part a waterfall with fire.
He nods.
It's a demonstration of ability, not capability. About 3 months of this go by. He is teaching you the importance of magic missile and shield. If you do not have shield in your spellbook, you now do.
It's the cantrip, right?
Yes, shield is a cantrip.
Because I don't think it's a level. Yeah, in Pathfinder. Yeah, I have that already. I got that from my
Yep.
my subclass.
He congratulates you on not being an idiot.
Rudius gets a weird sense of deja vu as this happens. Like he went through this exact same thing in another life.
As if Alice would tell you to take shields.
That was literally what she did.
Really?
Part of that training was just her, James, saying that she walks up to me or like sneak attacks me with magic missile as a way to keep me on guard.
Yep. An unavoidable targeting spell.
Yep.
Rudius sleeps.
So I think
Alice.
Rudius is
Magic
very...
missile.
Yes.
This guy's starting you off with a single magical missile to defend against. Though you've seen him throw as many as 9.
Rudius does his best. He's always trying to stay alert while he's here. He's pretty quiet most of the time, but he's polite, cordial, respectful to the staff and to all the people here. But very, very like goal oriented at the moment.
Alright. So. Lumino.
Yes.
My understanding is you are going to use 5 inspirations to undo your last action.
Yes.
Nokui then furthers uses 5 inspirations to undo theirs.
Okay.
They've decided to do nothing this round, so what would you like to do? The dagger is over there in the dirt.
No, I have the dagger.
No, that was part of that round's action. You undid that round's action.
Ah, okay, so it's a full round, not just one action. That I undo with 5 inspirations.
It undoes your turn.
Okay, good. I had in my understanding it was just one action, but okay. Then I'm grabbing the dagger.
Alright. You see Nokui run at you with the dagger. What is your AC?
Oh, wow, wait. me a second. I was in the wrong foundry.
That's all good.
My AC is 19.
All right. (11 plus 5 is 16. That would be a miss. They are applying advantage.
I give him disadvantage with a luck point.
And then they are going to use a inspiration.
Wait, how did they apply advantage first time?
Oh no, they switched out that feature. Never mind.
Yep.
Okay, second attack. Oh, I attacked with the offhand. That was my bad. So what does that become? 11 plus 5...
Plus minus 5.
No, I was looking, because I used it offhand, which is 5 lower than their main hand. But
Yeah, but
not going to worry about
attack,
that.
So it's
This one is
so it's a minus
5.
anyway.
Yeah, no, but I was talking about their first attack because I rolled the first one out.
Yeah. Ah, okay.
So 11 plus 5 plus 5 would be 21.
That would actually hit. Can I do anything? No, I can't.
Well, that was their held action. What would you like to do for your final action for the turn?
I stab myself.
Okay. So they've attempted to run you through the heart with their dagger. What is a dagger? D4 plus 5. What is their strength? Strength of 4. And then Luminous Slaying.
What?
79 points of damage.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so they killed me first.
Could I inspiration? Negate their extra +5 to the hit.
They did an inspiration +5. You could give them disadvantage since they were using a flat roll.
Sure, I'll give them disadvantage.
Alright.
Wow.
I tried.
Ah.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Their first attack was an offhand, right? Does that have the offhand penalty?
No. That was the wrong roll.
It wasn't meant to be an offhand strike. It was meant to be a main hand.
Ah, okay.
That's why I had to add the +5 twice. This is technically only 25.
I get disadvantage again, can I?
You could 2 inspiration reroll them.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay. Wow.
Oh my
36.
god.
Luck is not on my side today.
Sorry, I tried. I mean, I have 3 more.
You don't need to.
Like, I want to let you have your moment, though.
Yeah, but you still don't need to.
Oh, I don't?
No, I mean, don't use all your inspirations for me.
I mean, do you have any left that you can use for this?
No.
Didn't this only cost you 5?
No.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm doing it anyway. Roll it again.
Alright, not a dagger.
We can't see that.
Why did that switch to... Ah, probably because I control clicked. There we go.
Still not showing the result. Oh, what?
Yeah, I already gave him disadvantage with luck points. Can't do anything anymore.
Can I get that reroll at disadvantage?
Wait, can I give that reroll a disadvantage?
No, this is already re-rolling one of the
Okay.
disadvantage dice.
So it
okay.
can't. This can't be disadvantaged further.
No.
No.
Ah. Yeah, I don't have enough to do another reroll for this. I'm sorry. I tried.
Now, I was instructed by them, so they are going to apply a disadvantage.
It's
Still
private
hidden.
again.
Why is that doing that?
Just reveal it. You! Oh!
So 24.
Why 24?
It's a +5 dagger against you.
Oh, okay, then they need to like 1 or 2.
What is it to reroll it again?
It would be 4 inspirations.
Last chance. One more time.
Come on, 1.
Come on. Oh.
That's exactly 19. Don't think I have any reactions.
So the only thing that can be done to this roll is reroll. It can't be disadvantaged further.
No, it's already got disadvantage.
You basically
What?
reroll the disadvantage. Like at
Okay.
first I gave it disadvantage, and now we are basically re-rolling the disadvantage dice.
What? Actually, wait. What class are you currently?
Swashbuckler.
What's the swashbuckler inspiration ability?
Let me check. Where is...
Because if it's something to do with like your armor or similar to the rogue one where you can increase your proficiency, you could increase your armor proficiency, which would give you more AC.
No, when an enemy attacks you and misses.
Is that what the inspiration feature for that is?
Yeah. Like if someone misses me, I can use an inspiration to immediately strike.
Right.
Damn.
Well, what is your dying action?
I still try to stab myself.
Alright, where?
Okay, fuck. In the in my throat through the neck.
All right. So, Nokri sees white light leak out of you. As everything goes dark for you except for a pillar of light. You're in a dark realm. Darkness filling the entire region. You can see yourself. There is a single 5-foot circle of light. Almost daylight. What would you like to do given that?
So I am in some dark void.
Yes. Except for that single pillar of endless daylight that goes infinitely high, but to the ground. In that ground, you can see the ground you were standing on when you died.
Can I do anything?
Well, when you reach out and try to manipulate the ground that you're standing on currently, nothing seems to happen. But when you reach out and manipulate the ground in the daylight, it changes. You're able to pull the grass from the dirt.
Wait, I'm not inside that pillar?
No.
Then I move inside.
You move inside. Feels warm under the daylight.
I look up.
It's almost like you can see the sun.
Do I see anything around me?
Just the black void.
I touch the ground beneath me.
Feels like dirt.
I check on my body for wounds.
Doesn't appear to be any.
Okay, then I just stand there for a bit.
Alright.
Basking in the sunlight.
Chi-Chi.
Yeah.
What are your plans?
What a cut.
What do you mean?
I do believe Beck's mother left you with an offer. What have you decided?
For the sake of you and your people, I accept your offer.
That's good to hear. And we'll begin making preparations at once.
Uh, I, I, I put myself in your capable hands. Are, am I, who's telling Beck?
I will.
Very well. Where would you like me to, wait for the moment?
You'll be assigned a room. A butler comes over and takes you to your new room.
Where was I staying before?
In one of the guest rooms.
Okay.
Let me guess, it's Nokri's old room.
No, this one's different.
Oh. Hey, wouldn't have been too far off.
Finds feathers in the mattress. Ah, man, I pranked myself.
Honestly, that
Find
would
feathers
be
in
funny.
mattress. Are these mine?
Get Nokri's old room, find feathers all over the place.
Alright.
Every feather has a little death threat pinned to it.
The next morning, you're informed that Beck has run away.
Oh, beans. Who tells me?
Beck's mother.
When's the last time she was seen?
When I had my conversation with her.
Would you like me to aid in the search?
I believe it's best if the search is carried out solely by you. I doubt she's left the city.
Understood. Did she say anything to you?
She was talking about just replacing Nokwi. She was not fond of the idea of just replacing him.
To be fair, I'm not entirely either, so I do understand. Do you have any idea where she might have gone? Any of her favorite spots that I may not know about yet?
Check the high tower. She likes to watch the city from there.
Thank you. And Chichi will make sure she's presentable and head out.
Alright. Rudius.
Yep.
You're brought to watch over your first reanimation.
Rudy is the necromancer.
Reanimations are
He
usually
doesn't-
classified as one of two. Either a lesser reanimation or a greater. Greater tend to be reserved for nobility.
I see. Well, Rudius watches. He's not the most pleased by this, but he pays attention all the same.
Yep. This one appears to be a farmhand who died. He is being reanimated to work on the fields. His service is being assigned to his former family.
That's disturbing. Do the families get compensated for this in any way, or like for their loved ones' bodies being used?
Well, there's no need
For
for
work,
compensation because their loved ones are no longer there. It's just the corpse that their loved ones used to inhabit, which would otherwise go to the worms. Instead, the compensation is they have to work less in their living lives. Because the dead supplement a lot of the workforce.
How does that work? Is there no consequences with where undead come from? The fact that they're interacting so much with the environment and nature. Because I know all undead come from the negative plane.
They don't know how to be gentle with the living. So undead can never serve as guards because they would kill those they're trying to stop.
Right.
They're not intelligent, they're not kind, they're not empathetic, they're not people. But they can be used to work fields like animals.
Okay.
Each undead is worth about 1/20th of a person when it comes to the work that they can get done. So for every 20 undead, you can pretty much compensate an entire person. Or with 10 undead, one person gets to work half as much.
Is that usually how it goes? There's a 10 to half a workforce's person, or is there just hundreds of undead running around?
So in this nation, there's probably close to 3,000 undead. And they've got close to 2,800 people.
3,000 undead, my god. The undead outnumber the actual people. That's crazy.
How do you think he keeps his position?
Oh yeah, I figured. I'm just saying that's crazy.
There's different people throughout the family who are in charge of maintaining the undead. For example, a lot of the branch families, or ones that don't follow the direct bloodline of his, they end up managing the undead, whereas the main family, they don't really do that sort of thing. What are you doing, Kit Kat?
Managing the undead?
They manage the managers.
Ah. So what's the difference between the lesser and the greater, then?
Greater undead is what your master is. Undead that retain their intelligence. All the nobles of this region are greater undead.
Even Wendy?
Even Wendy. There's different types of greater undead. Those who are considered true immortals, like your master. Those who are considered basically intermediate greater undead, which is what Wendy is.
So what kind of undead is Lord Beacon? Have I figured that out yet, or do I know, or...
You haven't figured it out yet, and it is one of your tests.
One of my tests is trying to figure out what he is.
Yes.
Your favorite topic, research.
I mean, I am doing that most of the day.
Yes, you are.
Are the greater undead still have their souls, or does it depend on what type of greater undead?
These people don't seem to believe in souls.
Okay.
They just refer to it as keeping their intelligence.
Yeah, Rudy's is quite uncomfortable with all of this.
Don't believe in souls, has a reincarnated person as an apprentice.
How can he not believe in souls if... never mind.
He might not know.
Who's to say reincarnation has anything to do with your soul?
No, I'm not talking about reincarnation.
Also, he doesn't think
isn't
that
there,
you're reincarnated. His reason for picking you was that you're born under magical circumstances.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know that. It's just, isn't there especially with magic, isn't there mainstream evidence that the soul is a thing?
Yeah,
well,
but
what
does that
is
mean
the
everyone
soul?
believes that?
Is it who you are, or is it the essence of what makes you up? Some people think that a Lich's phylactery doesn't actually contain their soul, it contains the essence of what they were. The code to who they were.
AKA a soul.
Well, is your DNA your soul?
I know what you mean, but it's
just kind of funny. Yeah.
It's the sort of distinction that people in the real world will try to make with DNA.
Yeah.
Well, I know memes are the DNA of the soul.
Also, Aiden, there might be mainstream evidence that the soul exists, but would everyone believe that?
I know. Oh god, I'm studying with flat earthers. Oh no, sorry, this is Celestia. I'm studying with round earthers.
He believes the Earth is round. The funny thing is, technically, round earthers and flat earthers both are correct. They just have different time periods.
Yeah. Nathan would have felt so justified when he found out the world was flat in Celestia. See, I told you, Cal.
Nathan confirmed flat earther.
I mean, he was from 500 AD. Of course he believed the world was flat.
I believe the earth is cat-shaped.
Of course you do.
And we don't move around the sun, we just always getting pushed towards the edge of the universe. To fall off.
Alright. So
But yeah, he's
Chi-Chi.
not... Oh, sorry.
Yes.
You're searching the tower?
I'm gonna fly straight to the top.
You see Beck sitting on the ledge. Not as if she's about to jump or anything, but just out of convenience, comfort.
Is there a place that's nearby her but not like straight up touching her?
Yes.
I will land there.
Hey, Chi-Chi.
Hello, Lady Beck.
You looking for me?
Unless you wish me not to be.
Don't think either of us have much of a say in this. It's going to be as my mother wants it to be.
For the safety of you and your family, it seems. As well as the stability of your people.
Not even sure if I care about all of that right now. I thought I did.
It's reasonable to question, especially in moments like this.
I just want things to be as they were. I was happy with how things were.
I understand.
Do you, though?
She looks up towards the sky for a few moments, thinking. I don't think one can ever truly understand fully, but I have understanding of similar.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So how did my mum convince you?
Said I was pretty much the only option, I suppose. She said that the the sovereignty would likely be challenged, which would end in your land being taken, your family being destroyed, and your people being claimed by another. I suggested a potential temporary fix until you find someone more suited to you and to your position, but she said that that may be a sign of weakness. Still, in the future, I suppose we don't know what will happen.
I'm not so sure about that. I think I know quite clearly what's going to happen.
Huh?
In a couple days, there'll be an announcement. In a couple months, I'll have my old sigil replaced with a new one. She holds up her arm, with the tattoo with cracks all throughout it. And in a couple years, one of us will be king. And my mother would have gotten exactly what she wanted. Someone she can easily control.
What do you mean by that?
You're here to do right by the people. Which means as long as the people are in danger, you'll do pretty much whatever she needs you to. As long as it benefits them, right?
And truly makes sense and fits with my moral callings.
Well, considering what's going to happen in the future, I think everything's going to be involving the people. So expect to hear that all the time.
Admittedly, I'm not even slightly uh, qualified for this position as far as education and knowledge goes. She kind of like gestures to herself. More of a fighting type. My brother was the reader.
He's called a psychic type.
So I truly have very little knowledge on this type of thing.
You know there's a decent chance we're probably going to have to go to war against your brother, right?
Why do you say that?
He's on the other side.
Oh. As I mentioned, I truly know nothing of politics. I don't even know why there would be sides in such a thing. Wasn't the original intention to unite our two nations?
Ours, yes. But he joined another when he picked at the choosing.
Ah, I see. I'm certain that he won't fight for no reason. Knowing him, he will try everything diplomatically possible to avoid anyone being injured or harmed.
I'm sorry, Chi-Chi. The dark side had cookies. I had to go.
Ah, man. Knew I should have taken up baking.
That's still time.
I've heard Beck makes a mean knuckle sandwich.
Ooh. Cookies and a sandwich? Wow.
Oh, that's a great picnic combo.
If your brother's so good for this position, why aren't you getting him to fill in?
Okay, I don't remember. I asked about that, right? And she said what, he was too far away or something?
Yep.
Yeah. I did, I believe your mother brought it up first that he would have likely been the preferable choice. However, given who he's chosen, he's rather occupied at the moment. I'm not even I'm not even on the list, in your mother's opinion, but I happen to be here.
So why didn't you go find him?
He is pursuing his path.
And that's more important than the lives of everyone here?
No, but since I do as a facade solution, that's more important than, well, I guess it more or less encompasses what my intention was.
To be a hero just like your dad?
Not at all. Not like him.
She makes a disgusted face.
More of like kind of a far off gaze. My intention wasn't to be a hero, just to ensure that my family and friends were in places they were happy with. Does she say anything?
Not immediately.
I'll be back in a minute.
Can you bring Nokwi home?
I was looking into it. I found very little information on the location of where they may be.
Guards say they vanished just outside of town to smoke.
That's what I heard as well. The extent of my knowledge goes to the name of who chose them, but I'm not sure who they are, and my research has turned up nothing. To be fair, it has been in between assisting wherever I could, so not the most thorough, but very little else that I could discover at the moment. Besides, if I were to go looking for him, what would happen to you?
I'd figure something out. As much as I'd hate to admit it, he was more qualified for this than even I was. I've been trained since birth.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
what's with the other two?
Here.
Just waiting for what Chi-Chi's gonna say.
Oh.
Oh, she's just listening.
Do you think you could do it? Do you think you could bring them back?
I wish I could boldly claim certainty. However, I know very little about where they are, who they're with. If I knew more, and I felt there was a chance, then I would be willing to. But knowing almost nothing and leaving you all here, it seems rather unhelpful. I'm not really sure what to do.
Figures.
Do you have any ideas?
If I did, I wouldn't be resorting to asking you for help. I'll just send people out already. Don't really have anything else to try.
You're a very responsible person, Lady Beck. I accepted your mother's offer while weighing the thought of going after them myself, but knowing that that would leave you alone and under immense pressure to solve things by yourself. I did not want to leave you feeling abandoned again.
It's not abandonment if I know that you're bringing them home.
That's what I wanted to be sure of. Would you like me to try and save them? To bring Nokwe home to you?
Yes, please.
I shall give it everything I have, and everything I am. She, puts her hand on Beck, just, comfortingly.
What do you need?
A direction.
She writes down something on a piece of parchment. This is where Nokwe's father stays. You might be able to help.
I had heard he had left.
That's what we wanted people to think.
Chi-Chi, like, chuckles and smirks. Understandable.
He's about 4 miles outside of a gate in the forest. There's a little hut built.
Would you like me to return once I have word, or continue out straight from there?
Continue straight from there.
And you're sure you'll be alright here?
Yeah.
Insight.
Make a perception check.
Oh, her mom is going to be pissed.
Can't wait to get kidnapped.
I'm going to reroll that.
Nokri, marry my daughter. Runs away. Chi-Chi, marry my daughter. Runs away 10
Runs
minutes
away.
later. Oh.
21.
She seems desperate.
But will she be alright?
She has no idea.
Well, she has the benefit of being smart and strong instead of just one or the other.
Comes with a trait of being an asshole mostly.
She's just had to grow a tough shell. Very well. I shall gather my things and start out first thing tomorrow.
Alright. So what are you packing?
Well, I got my horse. I got my weapons that are on me. What else do I have? My katana, my scimitar, my short bow,
You go, Link.
arrows,
Save
and
Zelda from Ganon.
feathers.
Safe.
I really have very little in way of possessions. I suppose some rations
Oh
would
my
likely be
God.
helpful. Some water.
This is literally a Zelda plot.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just, I don't have very much, just basically what I've got on me. I'll probably need some rations for me and my horse.
Alright.
Do I have any money? I don't have any money in my inventory.
You have 50 gold at least.
Oh, yeah.
Can we call Chi-Chi
That's
the
good.
hero of courage?
Let's make sure I'm courageous first.
Well, you're running into Ravenloft as a level like 4 character, so I'd say that's pretty fucking courageous.
No, that's crossing the line into idiocy.
Yeah, it's Zelda plotline.
I'm gonna be training on my way. It'll be fine.
I don't know. I've seen people beat Ganondorf in Hyrule Castle with like
Level
stick
1.
equipment. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got this.
Speed 1.
All
And you
three
got
of
a
my
met-
all
and you
three
got-
of you are stuck in fucking Ravenloft. I can't believe it.
I mean,
She's not even there yet. Let's wait.
True.
Dies before I even touch the border.
Oh
To
no.
be fair, I don't think it's easy to get to Ravenloft, so.
I have wings. Everything's easy to get to, right? All right. Where did I get 50 gold from?
My gift, gold bar worth 50 gold.
But that's a gift.
You're using your gift that you got from her to save her brother and her, but you don't know she's
True.
there. So
I do know she's there. I know that
Okay.
they picked the same person.
Okay, yes, you're using the gift from her to save her life. I think.
Okay, true. I'm transferring it into
Also,
coins.
it's a money gift, basically, so. Just in a different
Alright.
form.
Yeah, it's not like she gave you like a necklace or something that you're pawning for gold. She just gave you gold.
So, how much would... Well, I don't know how long the journey is. I'll just get a month's worth of rations to start. How much is that?
12.5 gold.
Alrighty. What other supplies should I get? How do I get rations for my horse? Is there enough like grass around for the... I don't know how it works.
As long as you stop for at least 8 hours each day, there'll be enough time for your horse to graze and eat. Otherwise, you can buy horse rations.
Please say horse rations are made out of horseradish.
I really thought you were gonna say, please say that horse rations are made out of horse.
No. I went for the funnier one.
Yes, that is the better one.
Well, we have to stop 8 hours to rest, right? Or is that like on top of sleeping? They need another 8 hours through the day?
Correct. So you'd spend a third of the day traveling, a third of the day existing, and then
Sitting
a
in
third
a
of the day
field.
sleeping.
I
You
guess
could train
training, but I should probably try and be... Well, I do need to train. I'll get... How much is horse rations and how much can I actually carry?
Well, are you buying a cart as well?
No.
Okay, this is going to be quite difficult then.
Well,
All
you
right, I'll
probably
leave
should, because if you go with the guy, like Nokbe's dad, he could steer the car and then you could train like in the back and stuff while you're traveling.
Is he
Also, if
coming
you
with
get
me?
to
I
him
didn't know that was the plan.
Well,
Also, if you get to him
you might.
first before buying everything, he could pay for something too.
Yeah.
I'm just like, there's going to be... we're not next to Barovia. There's going to be other villages and stuff. So I'll just stick with what I can carry for now. How many horse rations can I carry to start off with?
$20. Each of them is... oh, they're relatively cheap. 2 silver.
How much for the whole... for 20 of them?
Each one's 2 silver, so times 10's 2 gold, times 2 is 4 gold.
Just imagining Chi-Chi on top of this horse with like a giant backpack.
Are they like solid rations like we have, or is it just like I'm carrying a giant pile of hay on my wings?
It's a bit like a hairy biscuit.
Just get a fucking cart.
Ew, sounds good. Alright.
A cart is going to cost more gold than you have.
Yes. Get the guy, then get a cart.
Okay, so I have 1 month of person rations, 20 horse rations, and I can have Whip graze for 4 hours while I'm training a day, so it's not like a full section. So I'm still getting some training, but we're also still traveling for most of the day.
Alright.
But obviously I'm gonna start by going and getting her father like a mile away. 4 miles away, that she said.
Alright. Lumino.
Yes.
You've spent hours bathing in the sunlight. What would you like to do?
Hello? Is there someone? Hello?
There's no response.
I hold my hand outside of the sunlight.
Yep, it's outside the sunlight.
Nothing happens.
Nope.
Is she getting a good tan?
No.
I try to move upwards.
You don't.
Do I have the dagger with me?
No.
Do I have anything with me?
No.
And I step outside of the sunlight.
You're back in the void.
Do I feel any different?
Like you don't have the warmth of the sun on you.
So, worse.
Yes.
I step back into the sunlight.
You feel better.
And I start dancing in the spotlight.
Alright. What would you like to do after a couple days?
Do I get hungry?
No.
Do I get sleepy?
No.
Okay. The thing is, should I stay or should I try to move in the void? Like in these couple of days, nothing I do in the sunlight gets any reaction at all.
Correct.
How is the ground in the void?
Black. Almost. It's not even ground, really. It's you being pulled away from the edge of reality. It's not like there's anything solid that's not in the daylight. It's that there's nothing at all, and you're being pulled back. almost like a force field.
Yeah, no, I think she would stay in the sunlight if it feels like being pulled away from reality.
Alright. After a couple weeks, you hear someone say, "What are you?" They sound like a young child.
Hello? Who's there? Where are you?
You see a ghost of a child enter your field of view. They appear to be somewhat in the void, somewhat not. It's difficult to describe. It's like there's a ghost, but it's only them. Like you're seeing only their spirit. I have their Hero Forge. Sorry, I got an error while exporting.
No, take your time. As did I in the sunlight.
Okay, reloading Hero Forge seems to fix it.
Nice.
The kid seems somewhat transparent.
Who are you?
And Michael, who are you?
I'm
Why are you
Lumino.
naked?
Oh shit! I don't. Where are we?
Not sure, but well, we're near a river, but you're glowing. Like there's a beam of light coming down from the sky.
What river? It's all dark out here.
You're a spirit.
I don't. Is outside the light still void?
Yes.
I don't. For me, everything's dark. There's only this small patch of light.
What do you mean? There's trees. He whacks Is staff against something that you can't see?
What? No. I can't see that.
Are you blind?
What? No, I can see you, but you're also not really.
The kid approaches you.
Stop! Don't come closer.
Why?
I don't know what will happen to you. Is the beacon of light still there for you?
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other people around?
My dad's hunting with me, though he asked me to wait by the river. I saw the light, I came over here.
Can you bring him here?
Sure. The kid
Thank
runs
you.
off.
This is where Lumino gets her first dad.
My first dad?
By accident.
She's more missing moms, but okay.
That's Nokoi's thing.
You know we're siblings.
No, the issue is Nokui doesn't miss moms.
True.
Oh, that was a good one. The thing is, technically, my Celestia characters, Shadow didn't have parents. Light had only a mom. Lumino had only a dad.
And your fourth one will have a loving family.
I don't think so.
I mean, that's how the cycle's going.
No, my fourth one will have something other that's really weird.
You'll be raised by your aunt and uncle.
And sleep in a closet.
You sleep in a closet and work on a moisture farm. It's really weird.
And then I get sent to the Hunger Games to destroy the One Ring and
I was making a Harry Potter reference.
to destroy the One Ring on the planet Vulcan. My catchphrase is going to be "Believe it."
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to kill your next character.
But what if I call him Archie?
Even more so, there can only be one.
Could you really do that?
There can only be one.
No, I had a literal mental breakdown when the character Archie showed up in Critical Role. Completely different. He was like a dwarf or something, but it had the name and tragic things.
You see someone pointing a crossbow at you as he approaches. What are you, spirit?
I don't know. I've been here for I don't know how long.
What's that light on you?
I don't know either. I don't want to die. Don't know where I am.
Back away from the light, or I'll put a bolt between your eyes.
Oh no, I can't. If I do, I will vanish.
Bullshit. I won't ask again.
Please, why should I ask for you if I would be want to do anything bad? Your son, he found me and I sent him back to you instead of doing anything bad.
Roll me diplomacy. You need to beat a 23.
Holy shit.
This guy's only level 6.
Only. Diplomacy. Okay. At least I choose it for trained. I have a +5, so I would need a fucking net 20 to do this. Nope.
What did you get?
Not a net 20, so I don't.
Well, you needed a 23, right?
No, 26.
26. What did you roll?
Does it matter?
I'm just curious.
Not high enough in any way.
Not even with a +5?
Nope.
Alright. You could luck point advantage.
I could, but if I need to meet this 26 is too high. That's just not feasible.
Well, could you get a 21?
They fire a crossbow bolt into your leg.
No. Oh, wait, do I feel anything?
Yes, it hits you. It hurts.
Ow! Please. Didn't do anything.
I said back the fuck up away from the light.
Does he say from V-Light?
Yes.
I slowly back out. Do I feel the void again?
Yep. Where the fuck did you go? You're serious. He loads another crossbow bolt.
I'm still here!
You see him cautiously approaching the light.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I don't know what happened, please.
The guy approaches the light and flicks his crossbow into it for a second. And when he does so, the entire world lights up slightly. You can now see the trees and everything else, but it's dark. Dim.
I could see something.
The dullness of Barovia.
Wait, what is the dullness?
The darkness of Barovia. There's only a single point of sunlight in this entire area. Clouds cover the entire sky except for where you stand. Well, where the pillar is.
Did something happen on your side?
No.
Can see a little bit better now.
What are you, spirit?
I'm not a spirit, I'm a person.
Hate to tell you this, but you're a spirit.
Why?
People can't turn invisible.
What? Yes, we can with magic.
Magic. Right.
You believe in spirits, but not in magic?
Correct.
I don't know how I got here. I don't know where I am.
Why don't you step back into the sunlight, spirit, and I'll put you down. You can go to the afterlife.
No, I don't want to die.
Suit yourself. Me and my boy are leaving.
Please
You
help
come
me.
after us, I'll kill you. I offered to help you.
You offered to kill me.
That's
Not
the only
help.
way to help you at this point.
How do you know that? You don't even think
You're already
magic
half
exists.
dead. I'll just be finishing a job and setting you free. If you want to be half alive, so be it. I don't give a damn. You come near me or my boy, though, we're gonna have problems. Got it? Oi, answer me. Spirit, answer me. Does Lumino say anything?
I don't think Lumino is here.
She faded into the spirit realm.
She's gone. Yep.
Welcome back.
Okay, that was weird. I could hear you, but you couldn't hear me.
That was
You
weird.
faded into the spirit realm.
She's gone.
Okay, what did he ask again? Didn't understand that right.
I can
Okay.
put you down and send you on to your afterlife. Or I can leave you as is, but you stay away from my boy and I.
I'm not going to die here.
No, you died somewhere else already. I'll just be finishing the job.
That's not your decision to make.
Well, I'm being kind enough to leave it in your hands, really.
Just leave.
The guy backs up. And he and his boy leave.
I move back into the light. Can I still see a bit around me, or is that fading?
You can still see.
Then I sit down and
After
I
what
go
feels
outside
like... Sorry, go ahead.
I go outside and try touching a tree.
Your hand goes right through it.
I really go. I go back into the circle. And wait.
Alright. Another 4 or 5 days later, or what feels like that amount of time, you see what appears to be a bear of some kind, covered in almost bone fragments.
Bone fragments. Do you also have a picture?
Yep.
the Bone Bear.
He is the BBEG.
Hmm.
The Bone Bear evil guy.
I do have to head off here because I need to start getting ready to leave to head to the
Yep,
hospital.
that's fine.
Okay, bye.
Alright, bye.
He's also walking on 2 feet?
That looks sick.
Yes.
Same. Okay, I would step out of the light and try to go somewhere to hide.
Crawls down on 4 legs and begins approaching the light. It swipes at the light several times.
Does anything happen?
Little pulses just like before, but nothing really changes. The thing then sticks its head in. Looks around. And then walks through it, and then out the other side of the light.
Did anything change?
No. Well, you saw it clearer when it was in the light. It was like it was solid while it was in the light.
Then I wait until it's gone.
Yep. It leaves after probably 20-30 minutes.
Then I go back into my light circle.
Alright.
This is my home now.
A couple more days go by and you see a little girl approaching. They're holding a blue cloak.
Hello?
Oh, you're real!
Yes.
My friend Michael, he said that there was a spirit out here.
I'm not a spirit.
She looks from the ground to the sky where the light pillar is. Oh. You really don't think you are?
What?
Wow. I brought an offering.
What offering?
They hold up the blue cloak.
Why did you bring that?
I want you to show me my mother.
I'm not a spirit. Can't do something like that.
Is this not enough?
I can't. Doesn't matter what you bring me.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know, okay? I just came here. I don't know what I am, where I am. Only a lost person.
Who are you?
Void.
I guess I should ask, who were you?
Ooh, that hurt. My name is Lumino.
Hi, Lumino. How did you die?
That's a long story.
I got time. She brings a cloak over to you and hands it to you. Her hands enter the light, and you can see them quite clearly.
I take the cloak.
Yep, you pick up the cloak. Why do you stand in a skyfire?
Because that's the only place where I can exist. Everything around me is dark. Don't know what will happen if I stay in there too long.
Oh? It's always dark though. That's why we have fire.
It's always dark?
Hmm?
Don't have a sun?
What's the sun? You mean like a boy? No, I'm a kid. I don't have children.
Why is it always dark?
Because the forest isn't on fire.
But what about above the forest?
The clouds?
Are the clouds always there?
Obviously.
Can you tell me what this land is called?
Barovia, why?
So I'm still in Barovia.
Yeah, obviously. Did you lose
However,
some of your
names
memories when you died?
No, I still remember. Before coming here, I had my choosing. James, how were the names of the two people again? Two vampires?
Adius and Anima?
I came here with Lord Adius.
The girl goes pale and runs away.
No, please! Stay!
She's gone.
I wait again.
About 2 days later, the hunter returns. I hear you're spooking the children, Spirit.
I'm not.
Bullshit. Claiming to be a part of Lord Adius's... What would the word be? Part of his people.
I wasn't.
Why haven't you left, Spirit?
Because I'm not going to die here.
No, you died somewhere else. We've been over this. Or do you not remember our last talk?
Why are you so sure of that?
Can't be a spirit unless you're dead.
If I'm not a spirit,
Then come and touch me then.
come close.
Yeah, like I'm gonna fall for that.
Do you want to know or do you not want to know?
I don't know what power that fire grants you. The skylight.
It's not fire. It's sun.
You sacrificed your boy for this.
My boy?
Whose kid? He points the crossbow at
What
you.
kid?
Whose son did you sacrifice for this?
Sacrificed no one.
Then why did you say it was someone's son?
It's not a son. It's the son.
The son of who?
It's not a child. It's a source of light.
You're speaking nonsense.
Let me ask you something. Do you have, in your village, do you have any elders?
Yes.
Ask them about the son. Hello?
I'm still here. Just figuring out the implications of what you just said.
What do you mean by that? Did I say something I shouldn't really be able to?
No, it's something
out,
that you could say.
Okay.
It's just
But?
something that has substantial amount of consequences, and I've got to figure out what all those are.
Oh, fuck. I'm just trying my best here.
Why would my elders know?
I don't know. Maybe they... some sort of stories or something.
Right, I'll go ask him.
Oh, wait.
But if they say it's nonsense, I've got a bolt for you. This time it won't be your choice. What was that, Lumina?
Can you maybe just not kill me?
I keep telling you this, but you're already dead. I'll just be finishing the job. The guy begins backing away.
I'll wait.
You see someone riding within a couple days. Sorry, within the night. They're riding on a horse. And they're riding fast towards your area.
Can I make out who's on that horse?
Someone cloaked in black.
I would try to hide.
Spirit, where are you?
Who is there?
I'm here to talk.
About what?
About the sun.
State your name.
Silent.
What do you want to know?
Is it true that you know what the sun looks like?
Yes. You see the circle?
I see it all right.
Step inside it.
She steps inside.
Look up.
Right now it's just moonlight, I think.
Is it?
Well, the light in the pillar, yes.
Ah, shit.
Lumino should know that though, so
Yeah, still.
It's still more intense light than there is anywhere else. She steps in and looks up, and you see clearly what she looks like.
You can see the sky?
I see it. I don't believe it, but I see it.
It's a... It's a hole in the clouds. It appeared when I appeared. Might vanish if I vanish. During the day, it's even more intense. That's when you can see the sun. This isn't this. This is just the moon. The night version.
She pulls down her mask and bathes in the sunlight. Well, the light.
Can I show myself to you?
Sure.
I step into the light.
Are you wearing the cloak?
Yes.
Why do you only have a cloak?
I arrived here without anything.
I'm Silent. What's your name?
My name is Lumino. Can you... Yeah. She's like, reaching her hand out.
She reaches her hand out and touches you.
Lumino starts crying a little. I can touch you. Everything else was just... I just faded through, but... It's been so long.
Seems like you can physically interact with the things in the light then.
Yes. She like falls a little bit into her arms. I'm not spirit, I'm not dead. I don't know what's happened, but don't want to get shot here.
Then you need to listen to me. I'm on your side. I want the whole of Barovia's sky to one day look like this.
Okay.
But they're coming for you.
Why?
To talk in the town. The vampires know.
Oh no. I'm sorry, that's happened because of me. Can you help me with something?
I'll try.
Do you know where the castle of Lord Adis is?
Yeah, but I've never been there.
There might be someone there who is able to help us. I don't know if he's alive or if he's dead.
Just going there would be a death sentence for me. The vampires guarding the place would tear me to shreds.
Did you know anyone who can go there? Deliver a message.
To who?
He's called Nokwi. It's my brother. I don't know what they did to him, and I need to figure that out.
So Lumina wants to tell the person who killed them where they are?
Technically, I killed myself.
Okay, the person who tried to kill them.
Listen, she was alone for a long time.
Okay.
But you are right, I didn't think about it that way. Because you said it like that, can I take it back? Or...
Sure.
No, I have an idea. I have an idea what to do. I need to know if he's alive, if he has become one of them.
Vampire?
Yes. We both were brought to this land by Lord Adis. We didn't know what we were getting us into.
You're not from Barovia?
Trial. No. From the outside. He wanted to make us a vampire, to make us kill each other. My brother, he fell for what they said. I tried to find a different way, and now I landed here. I'd already be too late, and they might have made him one of their own, but...
Can you fill me in exactly?
They brought us to some weird structure. Going in, we spoke to this mist. It was completely solid, not completely cloud. Told me how he wants to betray me. My brother is the source of all my problems. I told me to pass the trial. I needed to kill him. And we found ourselves in the front of the chamber. With daggers. Designed to kill each other. I didn't want to. I didn't believe it. I was telling so much, and so much was just not adding up. Tried to reject the trial, but with doing nothing, we would have just died by the hands of the other vampires. I think he didn't see the way out, so he decided to attack me. But there's an old saying that I learned in my dreams. You get shown. Oh, wait, give me a second. If there's a choice in front of you to make, both choices lead to a dead end. Choose the third option and turn around. Chose to take the dagger and stab myself, because I thought that might be the option out. Somehow, I don't know why. Then I landed here. With the sun above me.
That is quite the tale.
So what's your story? Say James searching through folders.
Yep.
Sorry.
I was raised as a defender against the dead. When I was a little girl, my family were killed by the vampires. Ever since, I was raised as one of the ones that protect people against those sorts of people. The monsters that exist in the night. Only it's always night. It's always hell here.
Why don't you leave?
There is no leaving. If I could have left, I would have.
Why do they keep you here?
Food, entertainment, victims.
You defended your people against all of that?
I try to when I can.
That's really brave. I never could make the right decisions.
Oh?
Seems every time I decide something worse is coming along. So what do we do now?
Well, they're gonna put up an outpost out here, right around your light. You're gonna have to, yeah. They're gonna be keeping an eye on this place. It's gonna be really hard for me to speak to you. The vampires.
What do you want me to do?
Hide so they can't kill you. I fear that if you die, the light will be gone. Along with it, our hope.
Okay. What you do in the meantime?
You want a message delivered to your brother?
I don't know.
Now I'll try and find out if he's still alive.
He was the only person I could trust, but he stabbed me. Don't know what would happen if he finds out. We need some help in this. Don't know if we can do anything alone. What do you think?
The others know.
The others?
My people. They know that sunlight has returned to Barovia.
What will they do?
Hopefully we'll bring about a new dawn. This is the sign we've been waiting for.
Will you try to come back?
I will, and the others will as well.
You promise?
They nod.
Then I will wait here and hide.
They hand you a dagger. One made of a silverish blade. Different design to the one that was used to kill you.
She lets the dagger glide through her hands and plays around a little bit. Can I make a performance check to impress?
Yes.
Okay, and because of acrobatic performer, I think I can roll acrobatics for this. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just wanting to make sure. Oh, this is... I use a luck point. Wow. Okay, 18.
Alright.
Do stuff regenerates for me, like health, luck points, stuff like that, in the time?
They haven't.
They haven't. Okay. Just good to know.
Okay. So,
So the next time I will try to hide, keep the dagger close, and not get seen by anyone.
What would your favored weapon be? Dagger?
Do I have to choose right now? Or
Yes.
yeah, to be fair, Lumino is a child of a knife. Also in Pathfinder, daggers and knives are the same thing, so I'm going to keep calling it knife.
Alright.
So what's up now?
Just finishing applying this. There we go. So you are now a deity that is bound to the plane.
Bound to the plane of Barovia?
Yes.
Oh wow. So I cannot exist in other planes.
Not without inhabiting an avatar.
Oh. Could I then switch the favorite weapon?
Well, it's meant to be the weapon most suited to you.
Yeah, but personally I would take the rope dart instead. Basically a knife tied to rope.
Alright.
Similar, but has a little bit more flair, and I think that it fits. Yes, I know that means I don't have my favorite weapon right now, but okay. Still cool.
Alright. Chi-Chi.
Yeah.
You've set out to go find Lumino's father?
Yep.
Alright. Can I get a survival check from you?
Yep. Let's see how this goes. Not the worst.
You're able to follow the instructions and find where he lives. Though you've not found him.
Alright. Does it look like he was here recently based on, like, food, coffee, fire warmth, that type of thing?
From the ashes of the fire, yes. Can't have been away for more than a few hours.
Alright. I will, how's the state of the place?
Relatively neat. Relatively recently constructed, within the past couple of years. Wood's treated and taken care of quite well.
You wanted to clean up?
Don't call me out.
Always.
Alright, well if it's tidy in here, then I guess I'll just go see if the log pile needs chopping, like to be refilled or whatever.
Yep, it does.
Cool, I'll chop some logs while I'm waiting.
Alright.
Strength training.
While you're doing that, you see him return. He seemed to have been hidden at first, but then he realized it was you.
I'll wave over to him and plop the axe into the stump and start heading over.
He approaches. Hey,
Hello, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How did your choosing go?
I decided to hold on the choosing for this year.
Doing a bit of traveling, I see. How'd you find me?
Traveling with purpose. And I'll explain the situation.
But you need Knockweed back that bad, huh?
His kingdom needs him.
But he chose not to be there for them. That's his right.
Indeed. But we need to... I need to find out why.
Fair enough. I heard you vanished into mist.
That's what I've heard as well. Do you know anything about someone called Lord Adius?
I don't know much.
Slayer of Strahd?
Strahd is someone I do know quite a bit about. The first vampire, truly immortal. It is believed he rules over a demiplane.
Do you think that's where they are?
Most likely. Question becomes how to get there. I'll be right back.
Oh, I think I get it.
What?
I think I understand a little bit what's going on with you, but it is still just a theory.
I also have my theories.
Heck yeah.
Honestly, kind of funny if you two now manage also to get to Barovia. Then Rudius is the only outside of his plot.
Again.
Again.
To be fair, he is doing him things, so it's
Yep.
not like he's just like sitting around like I probably would have been.
Doing nothing. But yeah, hey,
Yeah,
I'm
I
now
mean,
a deity.
if you guys were all sorry, what was that?
I'm now a deity, so
Yeah. If you guys, to be fair, if you guys were all fine and dandy, that's probably what I would have been doing. Just sitting around as a guard, waiting for
oh yeah.
something to happen. Which, I would have enjoyed, but this is Celestia. So I was not expecting to actually manage that. I'm kind of wondering if, because I have wings, right? Like, I'm kind of wondering if I can fly out of that hole. I'm very curious.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. Because then maybe I could find a way to break it wider.
Hey, I would be really happy if you made it here.
I'm hoping that
Lumino right now is like, okay, the first person who saw me was a child. The second person wanted to kill me. The third person wanted to see her dead mother. And
yeah.
the fourth person was the first nice one. Instant crush.
Oh, heck yeah. That's
Come on, it
adorable.
is understandable.
True. Entirely.
The first not child, not hostile person she encountered after being basically stabbed to death and reincarnated as a deity in the beacon of light.
Let's hope we can get you out of there and moving around. That's what I'm
And
also
then we
wondering,
can
because
free
like,
Barovia from vampires.
yeah, exactly. If we can expand that hole and like find out how it happened, if my theory is correct and we can figure out how to expand that, oh man, it could be great.
Thing is, right
We
now
could
I
free
believe
Barovia and that could stop being a problem.
The thing is, right now I believe Nokwi is like with the vampires, so
Yeah.
that will be interesting.
That's okay. That means we'll be able to get him out kicking and screaming against his will. I'll just toss him through the hole. Get out!
Maybe at some point, if everything goes well and we succeed, I can like merge Barovia with the normal plane because it's just a demi-plane.
With the what?
Merge Barovia with a material plane
Ah.
because it's just a demi-plane and not a full one.
Yeah, and it is like in a physical location, isn't it?
Yeah. Freeing Barovia, putting it on the normal map. Oh, Demon Invasion.
I mean,
Well, to be fair, if we have a demon invasion, having the vampire killers in the material plane might be a big advantage.
yeah, they're practiced. Although demons are a very different quarry, but
Yeah?
still, hunters.
Yeah.
A lot of crossover skills.
They have skills in killing evil things.
Oh my goodness. I was like so sad when they were talking about the sun not knowing what it was.
Yep.
And the little,
I was like,
little
how the
vampire
fuck do I
is still
explain it? How
there.
the fuck do I explain it?
So you're in a
Don't say a
cursed
big ball
place.
of fire. Don't say a big ball of fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what was it? But yeah, it's a demiplane, but I'm wondering, the sunlight shines through it, so obviously it's somehow connected. So
Yeah.
is there like a tear in the plane that's
I'm
allowing
not
that to come through?
sure. Well, that would be interesting if, like, the method to rescue Barovia is to merge it with the material plane.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, rip to all the vampires, but yeah.
Did you really just say that?
What?
I don't think vampires can rest in peace.
RIA to all the vampires. Rest in ashes.
Basically.
Just rest. Everyone take a nap.
Vampires, take a nap.
Yes. A long nap.
Hey, you can become a vampire killer. Only one you can't kill is Noqui.
Alright, I am back.
Everything alright?
Yep. So, what were we saying?
Gigi and our dad.
Yep.
You dare ask me to recall something?
I never was anyway.
Asked if he knew about them. Oh, he was telling me, Demiplane, Strahd, do you think that's where he is? Probably. Yeah. Do you know where it is?
Where it is? No. I have an idea of how you might be able to get there, though.
Oh?
You will need to see the church in our original hometown.
The church. Why is that?
A priest might be able to ask his god to send you there. Though getting out will be another task altogether.
Why do you say that?
Well, getting there is not unheard of. I've heard of people going there time and time again. Getting out is almost completely unheard of. The only ones who leave are the ones that Strahd has stopped playing with, and has decided to let live for whatever reason.
A one-way trap.
Yes,
Did Nokwe and Lumino know this?
I'm not sure. I doubt Lumino would have signed up for something like that. Nokwe, however, could have called it quits on the life that they were planning to live, and wanted to walk away from it completely, with no chance of return.
That would be a fairly solid way of doing so, it sounds.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he's got stubborn people who want to know how he's doing.
Yes, he does.
And I don't like the sound of a trapped land in the first place.
Can't say I'm much a fan either.
Do you know of anything that could help me?
No, not when it comes to getting out.
How about surviving while I'm inside?
Silver. Silver is the bane to cursed creatures. Silver will serve you better than any other material in that region.
Alright, I will do my best to prepare for that. Thank you.
Do you want me to come with you? I know this is your quest, so I can't simply invite myself along.
It's your family. You're free to help if you choose. It sounds incredibly dangerous, so I would not have any negative view of you choosing to stay here. Everyone's life is their own and should only be sacrificed for others when they choose it to be so. Yeah.
Would me being with you on this make it easier for you? Or would I hold you back?
Your wisdom and experience would likely help me greatly.
Then I will gladly come along.
Very well. What do we need for the journey?
Well, we need to travel a couple weeks to the town. I have a horse and so do you, so it shouldn't be more than a week.
Alright. I have rations as well as food for the horses. and everything that I need.
If we wanted silvered ammunition, we might need to make a stop at the dwarves, but that would be going quite a bit out of our way to do so. It would add nearly 3 weeks to our travel time.
Is there not any silver in our hometown?
Not silvered ammunition, though we could get the blacksmith to work some up.
Would that be faster than making the trek out?
Well, it depends on our funds. I'm a wanted man.
She winces a bit. I have very limited gold. But if it was taking time, I could pick up odd jobs in town to bolster our stores.
He smiles. He walks into one of the rooms of the house and starts tearing up the floorboards. You see gold ingots and platinum ingots. Some copper even, and silver.
Oh.
Did he just try to extort money from Chi-Chi for this?
We will need to exchange these for coins.
Is there any places on the way that we might be able to do so without raising suspicion?
Well, there's a city about 4 hours away that you just came from that you could do that at.
Do you think that would be wise? I am not sure why I'm slipping into an accent. I can't help it.
Just do.
Chi doesn't have an accent, and neither do I. I don't know where this is coming from.
You're too much into Vila.
My name is Villa.
Give Chi-Chi the same accent.
Oh gosh, no. She would become, like, the worst character if I did that. Besides, I feel like I'm slipping more into, like, a British or European of some sort. It's like, it's
Try British.
like a
Works for
posh.
Chi-Chi.
I don't know about that.
She is very posh when she talks to people and very polite. And it would make it way more funnier if she becomes very crude and shit in like fighting situations.
Or just use this like really proper British insults.
Yeah. Oh, I know what she could do with her. Okay. Have you seen the Kingsman movies?
No.
Sad.
And that's your homework for this week.
Watch them.
Gosh.
James, you have seen them?
Yep.
Chi-Chi with an Exy accent.
What accent is it?
Basically a mixture of polite British and new British slang.
Oh gosh, I'm terrible at slang.
They are good movies, so watch them anyway, and afterwards you can decide if you might want to go for something like that or not.
Not making any promises, but I'll see if I remember to.
James, remind her.
I did get a projector for my birthday, so that would be a good use for it.
So, think you can exchange these? Should be nearly 10,000 gold worth.
I am not sure if I can carry that.
Okay, get 1,000 platinum.
Wait, sorry. Why did they need to be? Isn't it already like platinum and other
It's
coins?
ingots.
Oh, okay, okay. I should be able to do that. Should I? Do you know if there are multiple shops that I should go to and do it in smaller amounts, or I'm just not sure what might look odd from someone my age carrying such large amounts.
I think it would be more odd for someone to do it at multiple different shops, especially if they communicate or check with each other.
Understood. I will do so then.
Would recommend after doing it, getting out immediately.
That makes sense, yes. Would you like anything else in town before I transition everything?
A pie.
What kind?
Beef, please.
I'll see what I can do. And Chichi will load up and head right back. Actually, when she's on her horse and getting ready to go, don't try to sneak away this time, yeah?
Alright. Just this once.
I'll see you in a bit. And I will go and to a bakery and see if they have pies.
Yep, the bakery has pies.
What size?
They've got individual pies, and then they've got large beef pies.
I'll get him 2 large beef pies.
Okay, that'll be 2 gold.
Alright, I'll take that out of my personal stash.
Okay, so you're getting the currency converted? Well, the ingots converted?
Yes.
There will be a 2% fee.
Alright.
So,
I assume that he would know about that and would he have told me about that?
he wouldn't have told you about it, but it's not something you're used to.
Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, he probably knows what he's doing.
Alright. So, you get 1,380 platinum. 1380.
Alrighty. Cool. How heavy is this?
Well, add it to your character sheet and let's see.
Where does that say? In the bulk section, it has a 1.
Cool. You can carry that then.
Cool. I'm gonna fly with this so I don't get robbed on the road.
Okay. The platinum coins, by the way, are tiny. They're like smaller than your fingernail.
Oh. I want to do a check. What would it be to make sure that they're giving me the right amount?
No, that's what platinum coins are.
Oh, okay.
Gold
Still.
coins are only slightly larger than your fingernail.
Still though.
Yep. Perception.
I don't want to accidentally get cheated out of somebody else's gold, because that would suck. Oops. I hope it's right. I don't know about this stuff.
You grew up on a farm.
I grew up in the woods.
Money's no object.
It is an object. I'm carrying them. Listen to them chink. Chinkle chink chink.
Chi-Chi running through town, just shaking her money bags.
No. I'm flying through the air, shaking them.
Fair
Chink,
point.
chink, 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 chink.
Like jingle bells.
The money bird returned. Brings luck to all of us.
But yeah, so I'm gonna head back with his pies and platinum in tow.
Alright. You get back.
Is he there?
Yes. All
thank
saddled up
goodness.
and ready to go.
Awesome. I will hand him the platinum.
He divides it up so that you're carrying half and he's carrying half.
Wise. I will then split it up further across my bag, my pockets, and if I have like a saddle bag or something.
Alright.
And I will give him his pies.
He eats his cold beef pies.
We could Does he like them cold, or do we want to do like a little fire?
He's fine with them cold, he's just happy to have pies. He hasn't been able to go into town and get pies. He misses pies.
Cool. I'm glad I got him the big one then. Anything else before we head off?
Oh, yes. He walks inside the little hut and lights a fire and watches the thing burn down.
Oh.
Right, off we go.
Is the area around it clear, like it won't catch anything else on fire?
Clear enough, you think?
Can I make a check for that? That be survival again?
Yep.
Yep, clear enough, and off we trot. I got a 12, so I'm assuming that's...
But it would take hours, if not days, to clear it enough.
How long would it take the hut to burn down?
Couple hours. Treated logs, so they'll burn for a while.
I really don't want to set this entire forest on fire. Life is so inconvenient when all you can do is hit things. I don't have any magic.
The whole forest won't burn, only a region.
Yeah, that's still, like, bad.
It's nature. Forests burn all the time.
She's just gonna, like, grab a tree with, like, sprawling branches, like a dead tree with sprawling branches, and kind of just do, like, a rough 2 circles around the area to try and clear at least the most basic, like, leaves and twigs and stuff to at least give it a fighting chance.
Alright.
Just, like, directly around it like a big broom. And then also stand in front and blow. She's gonna be a leaf blower with her wings and just try and get, like, some of the closest, easiest sparking debris out of the way.
Alright. As you're doing so, you're also blowing a bit of the embers all over the place?
No, I'm being careful about it. I'm blowing directly downwards. I know what fire does.
Alright. He says it's time to go.
Alright. I did as much as I could. And I'll fly over and gently land on Whip.
And you two ride out. Can I get a D10, please?
Let's go. Journey time. 5.
Nice clear trip as you get to the town.
Nice.
Right, you're gonna have to handle the negotiations for this sort of stuff. Good luck. If you need more cash, come out of town and I'll try and give you what I can.
Ballpark? Not a ballpark? I don't know what that is. Do you have an approximate amount that it may be at all?
Not sure, depends what you think you need. Don't worry about the amount though. I don't care if it costs every cent.
Alright. And I will head into town. I'm gonna try and... Do I have a cloak?
Yes.
I'm gonna cover up a little bit. I don't want to stick out too much. I don't really want to be recognized by anyone I know.
There's a fair bit of commotion as people see someone actually coming into town.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Nowhere near the level of commotion that it was all those years ago when someone came into the town for the very first time. But it's still a bit of an event whenever someone actually passes through.
Ah, okay. I'll just like pull my hood down so that it's like I'm an elf. It's fine. Everybody go back to your business.
The elven elder approaches you.
Have I met this person before?
Yes, he conducted your magical aptitude test.
On which I got 0. Did I
Yeah, and
take
you were
the magical
4
aptitude?
point. If you don't have perfect memory, you might not remember him.
Yeah.
Chi-Chi. Last time I saw you were a little girl. How the years have passed
hello.
you.
They certainly have. How are you today?
I'm well, I'm well. How did your choosing go?
I elected to postpone it for a year while I discovered more about what I am looking for.
A rare choice, but given your heritage...
That definitely was a contributing factor to my decision.
What brings you to town?
I'm about to embark on a rather large journey, and I'm just looking for assistance for the beginning of it.
A quest or a journey?
A mix, I suppose. Depends how it goes along the way.
I see. Well... what do you need?
Okay, meta. So he said he recommended that I get someone's divine intervention for this. Do I know of any like teleportation magics or similar that might work as well?
You're not really familiar with magic.
Yeah, that's what skipping class gets me.
Where's Rudius when you need him?
Probably in a similar situation. To the others, I mean, not me. I'm just out here traveling, living my life. Alright. Can I roll some type of check to know how straightforward I should be about this?
Well, your mother seemed to trust this guy.
Alright. I'm looking for a way to travel to Barovia.
Barovia? That's a dark place. What would ever possess you to want to go there?
I believe 2 other members of this town, who you may remember, Lumino and Nokwe. I believe they may be trapped there. because of who they selected at the choosing.
It's very sad to hear.
Indeed. Someone who values them very much has asked me to see if I can find them.
You understand that there might be no returning from Barovia.
I understand that, Chance. But I also hope that there's a way. And I will do everything in my power to find that way. For not only them, but also anyone else who may be stuck there.
I'm not convinced that's the most intelligent of choices. But knowing your father, situation that you'll get yourself into.
She cringes a bit. I am aware that I was not as studious as my brother, but I do hope I'm able to make slightly more intentional and informed decisions than my father can make sometimes.
The wisdom of your mother and the strength of your father, you might truly be a monster one day. If you mix in some intelligence from your brother, you'll be unstoppable. So you're off to slay Strahd, it seems.
What is Chi-Chi's wisdom stat?
Wisdom is 0, and intelligence is also 0.
Ah. So you really come after your father.
No!
And you need to
I'm a
pump
lot
up those numbers.
weaker and probably less charismatic than him for some reason.
What's your charisma?
4.
Lol.
I am still a baby, and I did not have tomes like you guys did.
I know, but 4 is very good.
Well, you had
Oh, okay.
charisma tomes, unlike the rest of them.
Keep forgetting about that. I have no idea where I got those or when. I also rolled decently, which allows me to be a viable character at least.
We can
Yeah,
now
sorry,
trade
what was
the stats, can't we? James?
Only if your stat total is below the average amount. You guys all have above.
Oh, okay.
Hear that? We're above average.
Oh yeah, I know.
Alright.
If my luck isn't above average, at least my stats are.
So, I presume you're here to see the church. Are you looking for a method into Barovia, or have you already found one?
Looking for a way in.
Oh, if anyone can do it, the church can.
Thank you.
That being said, I might have an alternative method.
Huh?
It's an arcane method.
Does he sound like I would be, like, off-put by that?
No. He sounds like he's contemplating whether he should give it to you or not.
Ah.
I have a potion of wonder.
What is that?
With any luck, it's exactly what you need.
Is that a vile potion?
No. He takes you to his place, opens a crystal cabinet, pulls out a potted plant, pulls the plant out of a pot, and takes a potion out of the base of the pot. Your father did me a massive favor for several years by guarding that gateway. This is to repay my debt to your family, and to you for your personal sacrifice in that time. It cannot have been easy not having your friends around while you're growing up.
We were doing something important.
Good actions should still be rewarded, and sacrifices are sacrifices, even if you make it willingly.
I'll try to remember that. Thank you. But are you sure you're willing to part with something that seems so precious to you?
Well, it wasn't doing me any good. I've never been desperate enough to try it.
What is it supposed to do?
In theory, it can do anything. In practice, it can do one thing. The scale of the thing is dependent on the user's luck at the time of consumption. Luckier you are, the more you get out of it. That's why it's called a potion of wonder.
I should never drink one of those.
Does one have a way of gauging their level of luck?
Nope.
Hmm. I thank you deeply for the offer, and I may yet take you up on it. But I would still like to see if the church has a less...
Oh, I recommend this as your way out.
Oh, I see.
Fuck, that's good.
And if you're lucky enough, it might just work.
Thank you. I hope to
Holy
be able to return it to you one day, but if it should come to use, then I appreciate it more than I can say. I will accept the potion.
Alright.
Before I leave, as you know, as you've said, this is potentially a one-way trip. Would it be possible for me to leave a note to my parents should they come looking?
I am not delivering that to your mother. You can leave it with someone else, not me.
Understood. Thank you, sir. I would not want to be the one delivering it to her either.
She can never know I was a part of this.
Giving you an incredible powerful potion that is like once in a lifetime thing. Oh, fine. Telling your mother something? Nope.
There are things worse than death.
I like what standing your mother has in this town.
Hey, they finally got rid of her.
What is her name?
wanna-
Karen?
I don't like either of my parents. Alright. To the church. I'm gonna tuck that away in a very safe spot into the church.
Off to the church you go. You get to the church.
Are the doors open?
Yes. There's clerics going about their day.
I will search for an elder.
You find one. Well, a priest. But yes. Can I help you?
Hello. I am hoping. I'm looking for a way of travel, and it's been recommended to me that this may be one of the very few options.
Travel to where? We don't often transport people.
The land of Barovia.
Barovia? I'm sorry, you want to go there? Are you looking to die? Child, there is easier ways to make a name for yourself.
I'm not looking to make a name. I'm looking to find my friends. I believe they're trapped there.
But you do not know how long it's even been. Could have been centuries since they've arrived.
What do you mean?
Time does not pass in Barovia as it does elsewhere.
I was not aware. Even more reason to make haste.
What could you possibly need from Barovia? Why are they there?
I believe they may not have known what they were getting into at their choosing. They've chosen a master that is said to reside there.
A foolish path to walk.
It may not have been in full knowledge. as choosing masters often is.
I dare say they likely won't be returning. But you seem desperate enough to go. Is this true?
It is.
Then I shall point and call you a fool.
Very well. But can you also point me in the direction?
Barovia is not somewhere you can simply go. The only method to get there is invitation. Though, I suppose the church could try to open a gateway.
Would any be willing to do so?
That would be for our god to decide. I can commune, but it will be his decision in the end. The guy looks on you with slight sadness.
Do I know what god this church is to?
Yes.
And who is that?
It is the Elven Protector. Whatever his name is.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not a
Lyran.
pureblood. He won't care about
God of
protecting me.
Protection.
Do I know of like any offerings they accept at all?
The Scales of Dragons.
Don't have any of those handy, so how about a few feathers?
What, James?
Sorry, I just find it very funny.
I'm going to is there like a place to make offerings?
Yes.
I'm going to put 2 feathers with 6 gold pieces on top.
Okay.
And then go back over to the priest.
Oh, child. Reconsider. It is our duty to aid all elves.
I assure you, sir, that this decision has not been made without much consideration.
And you are oh
I
so
have no
certain on this?
delusions. I have no delusions of grandeur, thinking that I will burst in and save everyone. But I must try.
Come with me, child. He takes you to a prayer room.
Alright?
He kneels down in front of you and gestures for you to kneel down as well. Then he takes your hands and he begins praying with you.
I will close my eyes and remain as still as I can.
Alright. Your mind leaves your body, and you find yourself in a tavern. The tavern is mostly empty except for an elf wearing red dragon scale armor sitting in a booth. You see the priest at the door.
Wait. Do I recognize this person from any statues or religious paintings around the
Yes.
area?
So he looks quite a bit different.
He looks like they didn't use they did use Photoshop for the statues and paintings.
I will bow respectfully.
You just see that he notices your wings and raises an eyebrow. Sup?
Hello.
So I found myself drinking in a tavern, and then next thing I know I'm here, which means someone's communing with me. I take it's important.
Apologies for the interruption. It is.
The guy lets out a long sigh. Yeah, it always is. No one ever just calls to say hi.
She kind of cocks her head to the side.
I miss Nariel.
Do I recognize that name?
Nope. So, what brought you here? Need his wings clipped or what?
No, sir. My wings are precious to me.
I was just making a joke.
Ah, understood. She's like not really sure how to react.
Are they really precious to you? How much you're just throwing those feathers around?
They shed naturally, okay? I just collect them.
By any chance, can we skip the whole nervous part?
Very well. She takes a deep breath. I'm looking for a way into Barovia.
He squints at you. Why?
I believe that my friends are trapped there.
You know I won't be able to get you out, right?
I understand that.
Are you sure?
I am.
Good enough for me. He waves his hand. Divine intervention time.
He's so chill. Now I want to come visit him again.
Really?
Yeah.
You know who he reminded me of a lot?
Who?
Your dad.
No.
27's a success.
Like how he greeted you, sup?
Oh boy.
Chi-Chi.
Yep, I go alone because I forgot to say us
Yep.
both, don't I? Ah, frick.
You appear outside of a gate in dark forest.
I was not expecting him to do it so immediately.
Why shouldn't he?
Well, I wasn't expecting to actually stand in front of a god in the first place.
Fair point.
It's normally like they, commune for you and ask you your exact wording type of thing, but nope, just off we go. Oh. Well. Alright, so I'm standing in front of a big dark gate.
Yep.
No, welcome to Barovia signs or anything.
Why should they do that? No one enters.
Some people enter. Maybe it'd be like unwelcome to Barovia.
That would be more like it.
Alright. I stand there frozen for a second. Look around. Sigh. I hope he takes care of Whip. Onward. Come on, man. We didn't even get to get silver weapons.
Yep. Let's hope he can follow you somehow with silver weapons.
The Resistance has some. I'll get some off of them.
Hey guys, I know you need those weapons to fight for your life, but I need them to find this guy.
I don't need the weapons to find him. We need them to fight him.
Ooh.
And I walk into Barovia.
And that is where we can end the session for this week.
No.
Yay.
Do you need to figure out how much she's in front of us?
Sorry, what was that?
Do you need to find out the time difference?
No, I know the time difference.
Ooh, how much is it?
I'm not telling.
Oh.